Welcome to our show, Coffee with Chris. Our mission is to provide you with home care tips, education, and resources to ensure you receive the quality care you deserve in the comfort of your home.
Hello. Welcome to our show, Coffee with Chris. And this is one of our first episodes that we are sharing with you. And I'm super excited to be able to start this because from the bottom of my heart that I dearly feel that I'm passionate about home care services and caregivers that are out there taking care of the disabled, our elderly population. And I'm ecstatic about a lot of the interviews that we're going to be hosting soon and sharing all the stories and experiences from many different care providers that are out there. And so I got some amazing people that are going to be sharing some awesome stories. I hope you stay tuned. And also too, if you're interested in joining our show as well too, I want you to contact me, sign up, and fill out our assessment form so I can get to know you and exactly what type of experiences you had, what type of industry you're in. And so this is going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be really a great year. So I'm super excited to launch Coffee with Chris podcast show. And I would appreciate your support too, and share any of our shows to any friends or family if it resonates with you. But we got a lot of great things ahead of us. And so today I wanted to talk about with you hospital to home. All right. So when you're going from hospital to home, and you can be at different ages, you can be young or you can be in old or an elderly population. Usually typically is what I have expertise in, but we still take care of, for me and my experiences as young who have orthopedic surgeries and, brain injuries or could have possibly knee, hip or shoulder procedures, spinal surgeries, and whatever it is when you go through these type of procedures, or you go into the hospital for CHF or COPD, or your diabetes or blood pressure is high, whatever it is, you go home and you have to set up a care plan, a daily routine, so that way you don't keep going back at home. A lot of the hospitals nowadays have over the years realized that the hospital readmissions can be very daunting for them to be able to manage. So they usually hook up with home care companies to be able to help them with setting up, care plans. So that way their patients aren't constantly coming in and out of the hospital. So what happens when you're leaving the hospital and it's time to come home? Right. So that's what we wanted to talk about. And if you also this podcast resonates with you, I'd like you to contact me and all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. And you could DM me and contact me and let me know what your thoughts are and how you feel. And if you have a story to share too as well that could resonate and help and inspire, motivate someone else, we want to hear it. So, again, I'm Chris Zayed, and I'm CEO of Affinity Senior Care in Commerce Township, Michigan. And there could be many reasons why people request home care services on many different care levels. Often people do transition from hospital and they go home, right? So yet you don't know how to set up the care or the correct way or possibly the steps of the processes, right? So they possibly you might be skipping a step by just not going to the rehabilitation center, because some people that after they have a surgery, they go to the rehab for a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks or a month, and then they go home. Or they can skip the rehabilitation center and go straight to home. For example, if you're having a joint replacement surgery, okay, so if you have a planned procedure and it's already a scheduled procedure, or you find yourself maybe possibly a family member is at the hospital, the first thing you want to do is have a conversation with your doctor, okay? So having a good relationship with your primary care doctor, or it's whoever it is, if it's your physician, you need to concentrate on letting him know every step of the way, because he's going to be the one who's going to be navigating, especially if you're getting care in your home. All right. So inquire and letting him know that you're inquiring about home care services and his thoughts. 99% of the time, the physician knows exactly what to order. Common type of services that they would order is nursing care, a variety of therapy services like physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. They could order a medical social worker and also a home health aide. These are services called medical home health care, and they can be covered by insurance. So you want to hook up with a home care provider, make sure the insurance verification all works out. They can accept your insurance. Your doctor writes a script. So step one is it's easy to set up home care is that one, talk to your doctor. Second is you want to interview several companies. You want to ask the right questions. Okay. And want to pick the best home care for yourself or your loved one. And then you tell your doctor what home care company you decide to have in your home for what services and what your services, also what your physician wants you to have as well too. So at that point in time, your doctor will, or the hospital or the rehab, wherever you're at, will fax over the prescription and take care of the rest with at that point in time. Your insurance company is going to be verified by the home care company. Your physician obviously is going to be working with preferred providers that they already know that will accept your insurance. And then at that point in time, the home care company will set up an appointment, and you can do all this. You should do this right before you go home. Okay. Setting up an appointment with a home care company and making sure it's all set up. You need to do your research and set it up before you go home. Lots of family members are frantic and they're not sure what to do. And I know I see that all the time. So there's a variety of other home care services that can be arranged and not typically covered by insurance. And that is called private duty home care services too. This offers a great peace of mind for a lot of family members, and they can realistically usually set up this by setting up an assessment with a private duty company. They go out to the home, make sure it's safe, and they provide services like medication reminders and personal care, physical activity, companionship, diabetic care, helping with all hygiene and grooming, grocery shopping, meal preparation, and helping with the laundry, running errands. So these are services that are very beneficial that you want to set up before you go home. Okay. This is just a brief overview, but your initial consultation for both services should be set up with the home care company. You're talking about it with them and then navigating it with your physician of exactly what type of care that what you're looking for. This is in my eyes, the highest integrated wellness you could do for yourself, and it will relieve your stress during these hard times that you're going through. Or you could just make it a little bit easier and just set up. I always say for anyone who I consult is that you set up care for yourself the first day when you are admitted to the hospital. Okay. That is going to be so important for you because it's going to take time to set it up and find the right company. So I hope that this helps you during these times. And this is a short little podcast today. We're going to go into much more details and share lots more stories with you as well too. So hope everyone has a great day, and concentrate on staying positive, surround yourself with a good environment, be compassionate with any person you meet, and concentrate on surrounding yourself with positive people. So that way, even when you're going through hard times, that they can make good decisions for you to make sure that you have the highest integrated wellness for yourself. All right. Take care, and we'll see you in the next podcast.